I love doing that, and there's a lot of opportunities in this because there's so many different types of people in the American colonies, and so in that situation and several others, there two people put together who have every reason to hate each other, and based on past experiences and in between their peoples or even between them sometimes. But then they eventually come around to a common goal, and they begin to realize that they share a lot of traits, and then the character arcs change a lot and sort of intersect as they become friends. I mean, that's a common plot line in my books. Your protagonist has to grow, has to evolve. Readers expect that, and also that's life, right? I mean, we all evolve and we all mature and we all have our experiences, for better or worse. And so in this context of the Highland Scot, who also, I should add, was being trained as a doctor in Edinburgh at the time that he was arrested. So he has his medical knowledge, thrown into the wilderness. There are a lot of forces at work on him. And he has to mature. He has to open himself up to new ideas and accepting the Native Americans, for example, as friends and peers, and develop trust with them. He terrified of them in the beginning, but fairly quickly he begins to learn to trust them, and they trust him, and he starts out in terms of solving mysteries. Most of his early mysteries are mysteries involving the Native Americans, the Iroquois mostly. The new book, Freedom's Ghost, has John Hancock, has some flashbacks of Ben Franklin. The prior book, King's Beast, was mostly in London, with Duncan basically sort of staying with Ben Franklin, and that was a huge amount of fun because Franklin is such a colorful guy, and it was great reading. I knew a bit about it, but I read a lot more of his biographies and really dug into Franklin, and he was such a colorful character.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, so and then they play roles in the mysteries, right? Yeah, so. The core part of that is all factual in terms of being very authentic to their characters, but then they play a role with Duncan in solving a mystery one way or the other.